welcome back to my channel. I haven't vlogged at all. It's Saturday. I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I thought I would do like a get ready with me instead. So at the moment I am about to have a shower and wash my hair. I have found the best shampoo and conditioner, by the way. It's not out yet, so I can let you know as soon as it releases. I'll post a story as soon as it releases and I'll mention it next week because it's so good. Makes my hair like not frizzy, which I really like. But yeah, I'm gonna jump in, wash my hair, dry it, and probably straighten it. I'll show you like my go-to makeup as well. I had a haircut the other day. This is my hair right now. I have hairspray in it. So yeah, I'm also getting a keratin treatment on my hair next Friday, I think. So I'm really excited because my friend Alex got hers done and her hair looks so good. So I'll let you guys know if I like it. I'm going to a place called Como Hair, I think it is. Put up a poll, well not a poll, a question box asking where I should go, and there was a few for Como Hair, so that's where I've gone. Okay, let's jump in the shower. I feel so much better now. I'm going to let my hair dry a little bit and then dry it with a hairdryer. I just put any sort of moisturizer on, just because I know I'll be doing my makeup in a couple of hours, so I don't want to put anything crazy on. Also just moisturize down my neck. Okay, I'm going to straighten my hair now. See if I can put it up here. I part my hair into 3 sections when I straighten it, by the way. I mean, probably all of you do too, but just in case you don't. I've been straightening my hair since I was like in year like 6. Quite young. I've always hated like my curly hair. But if I knew how to style it, I think I would like it a lot more. Okay, my hair is straightened. It is so nice and healthy now. Also, since I've been using my JS Health, I feel like it's been so much better. Okay, so I'm gonna run you through my makeup routine. You should see this setup right now. I'm on these 2 random like, what are they called? Ottomans, I think they're called. But I'm gonna run you through this like low-key quickly. I'm guessing this camera is gonna go flat, so I'll transfer to my phone when I need to. But first I start off with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I just put like that amount all over my face. I need to put my hair back. Where's my little... Makeup is also very basic. This will do. Alright, now that my hair's out of my face, I need to decide what I want to do today because I don't want to put like a lot of makeup. Like I do want a lot of makeup, but I don't want to do like heavy foundation, if that makes sense. Let's just spray my face randomly with this. Alright, next we're going to go in with this NARS foundation. This is the shade Stromboli. What one is this? It's a Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. This is quite high coverage, so I'm just going to put on like 2 little pumps, which isn't a lot, and just dab it over my face. I'm going to need a mirror. Just going to dab it over my face and then blend it in so it's not as thick. So I'm just going to dab it everywhere. Because even last night I didn't wear any foundation, but I am going out to dinner, so like I do want a bit of like coverage, but not much. I smashed my Charlotte Tilbury, what's it called? Flawless Filter, and now that I don't, when I smashed it I was kind of like, oh, whatever. Now that I don't have it, I realize how much I like it, so I'm gonna get a new one of those. Anyways, just blending this in. I'm gonna get my beauty blender and just continue to blend. Okay, now that that is all blended in, it's super light on my face, but that's kind of what I'm going for. Now I'm gonna get into concealing. I just had this brush. With concealer, I'm gonna show you the best tip. I don't know where I learned this, I think it was on TikTok. I just put a little bit on a brush and then I put it on my eyes rather than getting the applicator and putting it on your face. I just think it's too much. It depends, like if you like a lot, like fair enough, but I don't like a lot at all. So I'm just putting it under my eyes, cover those circles, and then on my eyelids as well. I normally wouldn't do my eyelids if I wasn't doing Like if I wasn't going out, I wouldn't do my eyelids. I would just do a little bit under the eyes. And then also with this concealer, I kind of just do any breakouts I have. So I have one here right now. So I'm gonna do that. And then I also do around my nose here. And then, bless you. And then I'm just gonna do the other eye. And I have a couple pimples on my forehead that I'll cover up. But my skin has been so good, like incredible lately. Apart from when I pick at it, which is kind of all the time, but they're kind of only spots that I pick at. It's so bad, but I literally get a torch and look at every single imperfection on my skin. Like anything that's like a little blackhead, I'll pick it, and then I end up making it like way bigger than it needed to be. It's actually a bad habit. I need to stop. So I'm gonna try and stop, but it's just so hard. And I've been doing it for years. Sorry, I'm not showing you, but you get the gist. I'm just putting concealer under my eyes. Once I've done this and it's pretty blended out, I go in with a beauty blender and set it. My Morphe is running out. I need more translucent, but I just set it with translucent. It is so empty, but I'm gonna do the best I can. Oh, that's much better. The sun's kind of gone away. Oh great, it's coming back. Anyway, I'm gonna go do this. I just put the translucent powder all around my eyes and under my eyes. I don't really bake. I don't know, I just don't really like it that much. Sometimes I bake like under my contour, but that's kind of it. Okay, what are we on to? Okay, now we're on to cream products. I really need to get a good cream blush. So if you have any faves, let me know. Because I really want a cream blush. I just don't have one. I have a cream, like a stick blush, but I just feel like it's not that good. It's kind of a bit too thick. Put this in these places. I'm really rough with this. I just put it sort of like that. And then around my forehead. And then lightly under here. On my jawline. You don't want to be too harsh with this, but the thing about the Charlotte Tilbury is it blends out really nicely. So if you do put too much, it's pretty easy to like blend in. And this is just a super light contour. I think I have medium in the Charlotte Tilbury, and it doesn't really matter if you put too much, because I just feel like it is super light and you can blend out really easy. I've just sort of blended that out a little bit more. You can sort of build it up heaps if you like. When you're doing the jawline, you want to make sure not to drag it down, because you're wanting it to look defined. You're putting it all the way down there, you're going to have like a lighter face and then a darker neck. So it's not really what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get like more of a shadow here. I'm going to build on that contour just a little bit around this mostly. I can sort of fix up the nose and just a little bit more here. This is just quite thinning, like it doesn't keep its pigment heaps, which I don't mind because you can build it up. I'd rather be able to easily build it up than have like a really heavy contour. Make sure you blend it into your hairline. I always get questions about my makeup, and I kind of do the same makeup roughly all the time. I would like to branch out, but I'm just like really confident in like the makeup I do, and I don't really like changing it up. I kind of always like a wing these days because my eyes are quite like round. I like to sort of snatch them out. I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. And now I'm just going to set it with some powder bronzer. I do want to get a new bronzer. I'm not really loving the bronzer that I have. Hoola is kind of always one that I use, but I would like to use something else, change it up. So yeah, I'm just using the Hoola, and I'm just sort of setting all the places I contoured. I'll go over my nose contour in a minute with like a smaller brush. Sometimes I just do this over it and then sort of highlight the sides. I'll show you in a minute what I mean. It just depends if what I feel like doing, but I think I'll get a smaller brush and sort of do a bit more defined today. Okay, now that I've set those, I'm going to go in and set the rest of my face. So lately I've been loving the Airbrush Flawless Finish by Charlotte Tilbury, and I just get any big brush and set the parts of my face that I didn't contour or bronze. So that's done. This is also super quick. I can rush this so quickly, this makeup. There's not a lot to it at all, which is kind of why I like it, because I know it's going to look good. All right, now I think I'm going to do my brows. Sorry, this is empty, but I just used the brush for it. Just brushing them out. I don't really do too much to my brows. I don't touch the front, and I just extend the end a little bit and fill in like the super sparse bits, which there's not really any. I just sort of like to darken it up a little bit, just because I have like a dark wing as well. Shit. Okay, now lately for my brows, because I've been traveling and I haven't like bringing a lot of stuff, I literally just use this palette. It's my favorite palette. I feel like it's everyone's favorite palette. It's the By Mario one, and I use just a few of these random darker brown shades, and I just, if you can see this, I'm going to try and make sure you can see, I just fill in sort of the bits that I feel like need a little bit of color, and then I just drag this tail out a little bit as well, because my eyebrows are pretty short, and that's pretty much all I do. And then I just do it with the other side. Like, I don't do a lot. Sometimes I'll gel them up, which I might do if I can find the gel. I kind of just do this. I kind of go between a few, and then I just fill them in. I don't really touch the front. If I do, I'll just do a little couple strokes like that. Now I'm trying to find my eyebrow gel. I do need a new one because it's running low. I'm just going to set them in place a little bit. I don't like the crazy hectic like gelled, but I do just like them to sort of sit up a bit better like this. I'll literally just go. See, I can't even see, but I just know what they're going to look like. So now I'm going to finish contouring my nose. Sort of all I do, and this is like really good if you kind of don't know, I just put a little bit in the middle here, and use a contour that's not very pigmented, because then you can build it up, because your nose is quite like, you don't want to be hectic. I put under my nose like that. Don't worry if it's looking a bit crazy. And then I go around, so there's sort of like just like a circle here in the middle, and then I go up, and then I go up on here as well. The worst explanation ever, but then I just keep blending it until the lines aren't so defined. Now that might look a bit crazy to you right now, but then I go in with this, just do 2 lines down the side. I cannot see what I'm doing, but you basically just define those lines. So you go a line there and a line the other side, so you go like that, and then I brush it off straight away, and I just sort of brush over it a little bit to tone it down, and that's it. If it's too hectic, get a powder brush and just sort of blend it, so then it sort of blends into your nose a bit better. So don't freak out if it's like a bit crazy at the start, because you can always just like get your blending brush and blend it out, or a beauty blender and blend it out. Sort of the same with contour. If it's too crazy, get a powder brush and just blend it out. I like the way this looks. Now my eyes are the simplest thing ever. Honestly, you should do this before, but I kind of just do it after, because I don't know, it just seems to work for me. I'm gonna go put these on, but I'll show you what it looks like. The makeup's rolling away. So see, I've just put the 2 strips there, and then you just want a thin brush. I swear it was just here. Any like thin brush, doesn't need to be too thin, like mine's not that thin. Just line across that, and it helps you get that wing super easily. I'm starting to be able to do it by myself, but this is just such an easy, perfect way to do it, because it's so hard to get wrong. Like, I could go out like that was 2 seconds. So that's why I really like this, just because it's super easy and not stressful, whereas doing a wing without tape is like so much harder, and it's easier to get them symmetrical as well, because you put the tape down first. And then I just do the other side. I do like a dark brown and just go along that, and that's pretty much all I do for the wing. So that was like this color in the palette, just like a dark brown. And then I get a bigger brush, go in with this light color here, and I put it over the lid, sort of like the first half of my eye. If I do want a bit more smoky, I'll get a lighter brown and sort of smoke around here, but I kind of just want the wing today. Putting that in, and same with the other eye, and sort of underneath my brow as well. If you want to be like fancy, you can get like a lighter lighter eyeshadow and go there, or highlighter. I don't really feel like it does much for me. And then I get the lightest white and I put it right here, like kind of more the corner. Just brightens up your eyes a little bit. Okay, now I just peel the tape off, and there would be a little bit of makeup that come off, so I just kind of get the foundation brush I was using before, and I just sort of reapply it a little bit. This one looks a bit blunt, so I'm just gonna get a little brush and point her out a little bit. Okay, now that I've got my two wings, I am gonna head on to blush. I really want to get the Dior one. It looks really good. Yeah, so Hourglass Sublime Flush. Oh my god, that was a lot to get out. So I just put it up my cheeks, and I actually just sort of dab it along my nose as well, so it makes you look like you've been like just sun-kissed. And then I put it on the top of my forehead. I don't know if that's like weird, but I just like to do it like that. I love blush. So you can't really see much in this camera. I hope I'm doing my best to like explain what I do. So this is how I do the freckles. They're not obvious, they actually just look real. So I just get a little bit of a brown, dab it all over my face. So I get a couple on my nose. I think the nose ones look really cute. And I actually just dab over my real ones as well. And once I've done that, I sort of just pat them in with a brush or a beauty blender. Okay, so for highlighter, I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I go over this line like this on these bits, and then I get my finger and I just dab it. I know like you probably shouldn't use your finger. Dior Show Iconic Overcurl. Oh my god, I've been struggling to speak. And let me tell you the trick with my mascara, what I do to really lengthen my mascara. This might be known, but I'm just saying what I do. You probably know every single step of this, but I'm just showing you what I do. So I get it, I wriggle it, and I blink. So you gotta wriggle it, blink. I think it sort of makes sure you get every single lash. And then I just go over it one more time, and then that's the difference. So glad I stopped getting lashes. If you're like wondering whether to stop getting lashes, just get your lashes off or let them fall off, grow them out for a good amount of time, like 3 months, and then decide what you like better. Because I thought I wasn't gonna like lashes. I mean, I thought I wasn't gonna like my natural lashes, but now I love my natural lashes. I think they look so nice and pretty. It's so nice not to have these big lashes, like I can just wash my face. Personally, on me, I'm just so glad I got rid of them. I'll film on my phone so you can get a close-up. I'll put it on the screen. Okay, now onto lips. I always get asked about my lip combo. My most used is the Natio liner in the shade Nude. I love this one, and I think it's like $10 from Priceline. My lips, I just put a little bit over the top here, and then I just line them as normal. Now I just put a bit more color on the ends, so like on the corners of my mouth, I'll fill it in a little bit more. Okay, now that I've done that, I either use a lipstick or I use a blush. This is the blush I use. It's just from Morphe. It's like $5. It is in the shade Rosy Wishes, and so you can put it on your cheeks, but I just put it on my lips. Also, I would like a bit of a lighter color as well, just so like the outline's a bit darker, but I don't have one right now. Maybe I'll try to lighten it up with some like foundation. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh my god, it's worked. Kind of like light it in the middle, sort of like an ombre effect. Honestly, I think that's pretty much it. See, it's just not focusing. Why aren't you focusing? That is all I do for my makeup. I pretty much do the same makeup every time. I sort of tweak it here and there as I find things that I like better. This is my go-to at the moment. I do want to branch out and try maybe like a different color wing or something. But yeah. So anyway, now we have to choose an outfit. So let's do that. Oh, I really just made a mess. I don't know what vibe we're going for with an outfit, but let's choose. Okay, now we're just looking through outfits. I think this could be the option because it's like a bit cash but like still really nice. Heels with it to like make it a bit cuter. Something's wrong with my camera, it won't focus. It's pissing me off though. It's broken. And it won't even zoom. That's really annoying. Even my camera looks better quality than my phone looks better than my phone looks better than my camera. I think I'm gonna wear these. They're Tony Bianco. They're my favorite right now. I've worn them like a million times and I've had them for like 2 weeks. They're the best. Maybe I won't put them on now, but that's what this is gonna look like. We have to leave in an hour. We're going to Fable. That's the place. I think it must be new. I've never heard of it. But going there to have a few drinks, dinner, then probably go home. Don't know. Yeah, we're gonna Uber in. Normally we drive. That is the fit. I need to choose a bag and put my jewelry on. I mean, I could wear this one. Yeah, I think I'll wear this one. Because honestly, it's my favorite bag right now. I'm gonna go film a few TikToks. Okay, I think I'm just gonna end this one here. It's a bit of a shorter, less chaotic video. But we're gonna go out for dinner now. Should I show them what we go out for dinner? Sure. Look, if I vlog, I vlog. If I show you dinner, I show you dinner. If I don't, I don't. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.